Oh yeah, good fish. Good fish. That's not a flounder at all. What in the world did I just hook? Got some weight to him. Golly. Yes! Yes! Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Capt.Collier here. Getting started pretty early this morning. We're out here on the water before the sun gets up. We're going to be fishing some of the barrier islands today here on the Alabama Gulf Coast. I've got a live well full of some nice, juicy live croakers, a few pigfish in there as well, and we're gonna free line some croakers out here along this beach. Of course, as soon as we show up, I see the dolphins greeting us, which is usually a good sign and a bad sign. It means the bait's here, but the dolphins eat the trout and usually spook them. But we're not gonna worry about those right now. We're gonna see if we can get a bite. Water looks pretty decent. We're on a rising tide, and it's a little breezy, but not too bad out here. Might make for a little rough ride back to the house, but it's all right if we catch some fish. So we're gonna quit talking. Once I get set up, I will explain my my gear and everything that I'm using. So if y'all enjoy the video, give me a thumbs up. Let's catch some fish. We're probably, I don't know, 40 yards from the beach right here. There's a very, very steep drop off right along this point here. And that is what we're looking for, is a good steep drop off. Also, we like to see some bait. I'm seeing a few pogies flipping on top of the water. But that's generally where I like to start. Those trout are gonna be right there on that drop off. It probably comes up to about 7 or 8 feet, and then of course, up to the beach. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our croakers. We're gonna kind of throw them out. I'm gonna be using a free line today. And we're just gonna kind of drift down this beach right here. I'll hit the spotlight trolling motor. I'll put us on anchor. It's also key to see which way your boat is gonna sit. Once you hit it on anchor, we've got a west wind. So the stern's gonna be facing east. And also you gotta play the current in factor as well. The current could be going the opposite way. I won't know that until I get a bait in the water. So I see birds diving up here. Show you all these croakers I got in here. Got probably 40 or so that I kept overnight, nice and lively. I mean, y'all look at that. That's what you want. You want them just flopping all over the place, full of life. That is a gorgeous bait right there. I'd say this is probably more of a medium-sized croaker to throw for these trout, but it don't take but a 17 or 18-inch trout to eat that. And we're gonna start by hooking these croakers right here in the anal fin. This is a probably a size 3.0 or size 4.0 J hook. You can use any brand of hooks you like. I'll use Kell hook sometimes. Today I'm just using a J hook. I've got 30-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 3 to 4 foot long, tied with an FG knot to 20-pound braid. And this is a St. Croix. This is a medium heavy setup. I chose a medium heavy today because there is a good chance we could hook into a bull red, jack crevalle. You just never know being out here this close to the Gulf. So got a 5,000 Vantford on there as well. Water is pretty. Go ahead and get a croaker out there. You got to be real easy chunking these croakers out whenever you hook them in the anal fin, because it's kind of a very tender spot on these croakers. They can fly off very easy if you're throwing into the wind. And what I'm doing is I'm just leaving this bail open, just like this. I like to keep a little tension on that line. That way I can feel what that croaker's doing, but I'm also letting him swim freely. So if he's not swimming away from me, I can still feel if I'm getting a bite. And if he does swim away, I'll feed him line. And so he's kind of swimming away from us right now. Looks like the current's going east, same way the wind is going, so that's good. And now we just wait for a bite. Hopefully from a big trout. That is the goal. I might end up kind of scooting us a little bit closer to the beach here. So since I've kind of moved over and up a little bit, here's a good view of this beach contour. You can see comes out. There's a nice point right here, and it kind of goes down to another point. Great opportunity for redfish, trout, other fish as well, like skipjack and bluefish, Spanish, to really just kind of hang around that point. Usually a lot of current ripping around that point, and those fish generally like to hang around those types of structures, a point with a drop off makes for a great spot for one. They're grabbing it and swimming down the beach with it, just not choking it down. All right, we got him that time. Got him that time. It's like a decent trout, not a giant. All right. After 4 missed fish, we got one finally. Perfect eating size right here, y'all. Yep, she wasn't gonna make it anyways, but you can see that's probably an 18-inch croaker. She didn't have no problem taking that croaker down. Stick her in the live well for right now. There we go. Not a very big one. Crazy. I was just saying this morning, y'all, usually don't catch dinks, but they're not really the size I was expecting this morning. It just goes to show that trout this size will eat a 4 or 5 inch croaker. Yeah, that's definitely a keeper. Put him in the box or in the live Wellington. I mean, they are right up on that shore, maybe 5 feet. It's kind of where I'm casting because that's where this bait is. There's a lot of mullet just flipping right on the beach up there, very close, and those trout will get up under those mullet right around that drop off and just shoot up out of nowhere and get those mullet. There he goes. There he goes. We're on. Give him a little slack. Give him a little slack. Got him. Got him. Feels like a little bit better fish if he'd stay on the hook. Like to keep that drag pretty tight, get that hook penetrated in their mouth, and then I'll back that drag down just a little bit. Decent fish, decent fish. Keep them down, have that rod tip towards the water. Unless you want them to do some acrobatics. I think this is more the size we're looking for today. Might have to get the net on this one. Let's see you, let's see you. Oh yeah, good googly goo. Come here. Yeah. That's a 4-pounder. Boom, let's go. I'm gonna say 22. Ooh, y'all, look at that. I was close. 21 3/4. Be a solid slot tournament trout. All right, there we go, y'all. That's what we got up early for. It's a nice, good slot trout here, 21 3/4 inches. Normally I do release these fish, however, this one swallowed the hook, so we're gonna put her on ice, take her to the house, cook her up, see if we can get us another one. I'm actually very surprised we haven't caught a bluefish or a ladyfish or a redfish, because generally there's a lot of trash fish around. That's one reason why I'm not throwing artificial. Generally, if you're throwing, smaller artificial plastics or miradines, spoons, whatever, you're gonna get a lot of those trash fish as bycatch, which makes for some steady action. But if your goal is just to come out here to the beach and catch some nice speckled trout, definitely recommend bringing some croakers with you. And I kind of just had these croakers in the live well for a few days, just over several trips. These are all rod and reel caught, not bait kept croakers. These will last a lot longer in your live well versus net caught. As long as you keep the water cool, keep the water circulating, or keep some bubblers on them. Ooh, good bite, good bite. He's got it. It's a pretty big croaker. We're gonna let him run with it for a few seconds. Oh yeah, yep, come on. Stay on the hook. Come tight with the line, set the hook. Oh yeah, good fish. Good fish. Back the drag down a little bit. No denying that thump. She smoked it. I mean, that was a good hand-sized croaker. Hopefully another slot fish. Let's see you. How big are you? Quality fish, quality fish. Definitely a netter. Yes, sir. Boom. Croaker soaking, baby. Good little 20-inch trout. You can call me the croaker soaker. We're gonna let this one back. Bye-bye. And still got my croaker. Still got bait. Usually when they're stiff like that, like he's still alive but he's not doing so hot, you might as well chunk those out or use them for dead bait, because they want them lively, as lively as possible. Yo, I love catching trout on artificial, but if you got the croakers, you got a good day like this, it's nice to come out here and just croaker soak, as they call us. I don't do it all the time, but it is a very efficient way of catching some nice trout. I'm sure we could catch them on plastic here as well. Actually, after this croaker, we might do that just to see. But y'all, when they thump these things, they mean it. They're so mad at these croakers. I don't know. I've heard that they don't really like to eat them. They're just eating them because of the croakers eat the trout's eggs. That's what they say, but they're actually swallowing them. I think if they were just mad at them because the croakers were eating their eggs, they would just kill them and spit them out. They like them. Well, I think we picked up 4 trout, lost a few others. It's been about an hour since we've been here, and it's done gotten pretty slow. So I think we're gonna see if we can lose this last croaker, then we're gonna move spots, see if we can find some fish somewhere else. We have moved spots. We're gonna change the pace a little bit here, do some deeper water flounder fishing. We're in 15 foot of water. We're probably, I don't know, 1/8 a mile off the beach here, and we're on the Gulf side, so a little choppy out here, but definitely fishable. I found this spot just running the Gulf side one day, going from island to island. Have no idea what it is down there, but it's some kind of structure, kind of scattered pieces around, and caught a few flounder on it last year. So hopefully there's a few down there that we can pick up today. All right, we're gonna start out with a 6-inch coastal brew bait. This is a great trout flounder lure, and we're gonna be putting some mullet Procure on. And I'm using a 1/4 ounce Jighead by T3 Outdoors. This is a local guy out of Mississippi. He sent me some of these jigs. They're very similar to Death Grip Jigheads, which is what I normally use, but they kind of have a trout eye, like an eye strike trout eye to them, and he has different colors, and they're very sturdy, so we're gonna try them out here. We're just gonna make some casts up current, let it sink all the way to the bottom. Make sure we hit the bottom, because that's where they're gonna be at. And I just like to give it just little one hops off the bottom, let that current kind of drift that bait behind the boat. And it's pretty obvious when you get a flounder bite. When you come back up and it doesn't move, you either have the structure or you have a fish. Hopefully we can demonstrate today. That's not a flounder. That's not a flounder at all. What in the world did I just hook? Golly. He ain't stopping. All right, I gotta chase this fish. No, don't spoil me. What in the world? Sucker hit it on bottom and just took out like 100 yards of line. This is a 2500 size reel too, y'all, so this should be interesting. I'm hoping it's not a shark. Ooh, this reel is warm. It's definitely got some weight to it, whatever it is. Very heavy. Try and gain some line back. 20-pound braid, 30-pound leader. This is my custom Dr. Doormat rod. Not meant for fighting fish like this. This is a trout rod, flounder rod, but obviously you can see it's getting the job done right now. I'm gonna go ahead and say Jack Crevalle. Yep, I think I just seen it spin. Not a flounder at all. Wish I would have caught this fish on my medium heavy setup. Oh, that line I just got, it's gone. No. Come on, bro. Come this way. No, you're done. You're done. You fought enough. Just let me get the hook out and throw you back. Bro, just give up. Just give up. I'm done out here. I'm doing everything I can to get this fish in without breaking my line or my rod. Golly. Never again. Oh, thank God. Oh, get in the boat. Oh. Woo. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Woo. I never, ever want to do that again in my entire life. Oh. That was a pain in my butt. Well, that is easily a 25, 27 pound Jack Crevalle right there. What a freaking bruiser. I'm done, y'all. Not really, we're gonna go do something else, but whew, I'm freaking tired. Caught it on the Coast of Brew. T3 Jighead, T3 Outdoors. I have a link for them down in the description below. Held up the whole fight. We're gonna go ahead and get this fish back in the water. All right, come on, fish. I know you're gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute too. All right, well, now that that's over, did I mention I never want to do that again? On a trout rod. Yeah, so we've moved spots. We're now in 44 feet of water, so I went offshore about 2 or 3 miles. Snapper, like I said, snapper's in season, so we're gonna see if there's any keeper snapper here. We're gonna grab the bigger setup, and we're gonna drop some of these croakers down. All right, we got a few marks on the screen. Dropping the Saragossa. This is a 6,000 on a star rod. Just a little simple knocker rig here, live croaker. Circle hook. We'll leave that bell open and let that croaker just kind of swim down. Hopefully find us a keeper snapper. Got him. Got you, buddy. Be a keeper. Yeah, that's a keeper. 43 feet of water, baby. Beautiful keeper snapper. Yeet. Woo. Gorgeous. Heck yeah. 21-inch American red snapper. I'm gonna throw this guy in the box. This is some good eating. Perfect size right here. I do like to brain and bleed these fish. This is a brain spike. You can get these off AFCO's website, or you could just use a knife, whichever you prefer. Stick that thing right in its brain. All right, we just hit it. It is brain dead at this point, so we're gonna take that brain spike out, grab our handy dandy sword 5-inch utility knife, and we're just gonna slit his gills and put him in the box. So we are allowed to keep 2 per person, and actually this year the season runs 7 days a week up until I think July 20 something or whatever, and then after that it goes to the Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday only until the snapper quota is met. And there's a lot of them out here, y'all. There's no shortage of snappers, especially these guys right here, good 20, 24 inchers. And this is how I like to fish for these, especially in this shallower water. Golly, can't even close my bell. Oh, that's a better one. That's a better one. Got some weight to him. Golly. I don't know. It's not acting snapperish. Now it is. Golly. We might be done real quick. Oh yeah, another snapper. Oh, that's why he's hooked in the dorsal fin. Might need to net this guy. Come here, a little difficult. Gotcha. Yeah, much better one. I ain't gonna complain about that, not one bit. I love catching the big ones, y'all, but these eat up so well. Whew. Very unlucky for you, fella. Very unlucky for you. Okay, he was hooked. Just got wrapped around his fin. There we go. That guy's chunky. He's been eating good. He's probably about 23 inches or so. Quick measurement. Yep, 23. Gonna do the same thing, brain and bleed this guy, put him in the box. We're gonna see what else we can get on. Y'all, I just pulled up to this buoy right here. I was actually gonna start cobia fishing, and I seen one right on the down current side right there. It almost looked like a triple tail. Not sure if it was legal or not, but I don't think I've ever seen him do that. He was almost belly up on the back side of that buoy. This current is just ripping right here. See if we can hook him real quick. I'm sure he'll smoke that croaker. Oh, I see him. I see him on top of the water. That's right in his face. If he don't eat that, I don't know. Oh, he got it. He got it. Oh my gosh, he just broke me. No. Ah. He's trying to hold the spool so he wouldn't get me in that buoy. I bet he'll eat again. Let me retie a new leader. I'll get back with y'all. Let's try this again. I've caught cobia after breaking them off many times. They're not the smartest fish, especially if you've got a good lively bait in front of them. So hopefully this fish is not very smart and he'll eat another croaker. I'm pulling up to the buoy right now. I'd like to be able to see which side he's on. I think we're just gonna make a blind cast. He may have went down a little deeper. Oh, he got it. He got it. He was on the other side. As soon as it hit the water. Oh my gosh. Oh, he just came up and shook his head. We got to put the motor in gear and get us out of this. Get away from this buoy. Woo, that was crazy. Y'all, he sucked it up as soon as it hit the water. What a day. Lemon a snapper, some nice trout, airborne cobia. Sure we don't have any ships coming. We're good. As long as he stays pinned, we're eating cobia. Ling. Look at him on top of the water out there, y'all. I'm gonna wait till we get him a little bit closer before I decide if I'm gonna gap him or not. He's gonna be right there at it. How sick was that though? Oh yeah, he's a keeper, 100%. What am I talking about? That's a 25 pounder. This should be interesting. This dude is frayed up. It's gonna get a little chaotic here. It's my first cobia of this year, and that's a dang good one. I don't know why I was thinking it was small. All right, this is it's about to get chaotic and bloody. Let's see here. You get one shot, one opportunity. Come here. She ain't done yet. She ain't done yet. Take it nice and easy. Man, she is tore up too. Not the easiest feat by yourself. Need to get this boat turned around. Have that gaff right there ready. We're gonna get her this time. She's coming up. This is it. Kill shot. Good hook set. Circle hook's good. We ain't got nothing to worry about. Here we go. She keeps turning her head away from me. What a crazy day. Insane day. Gotcha. Not a great gaff. I think we got her. Yes! Yes! That's a 40 pounder. Holy cow. She's fat. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and brain spike her if we can. y'all gotta be super careful with a big cobia in the boat, because those spines, they will rip you wide open. She's still got plenty of life in her. Really need a bat, like a bang bat, so you can knock them out. She's done. Ah, that's a cobia right there. Easily 30 plus pounds. I don't know why I was thinking it was undersized at first, but she is fat, super fat. This is the first cobia of the year on the blackjack. Hopefully many more to come. You can tell she's scarred up pretty good. I'm sure that's probably from spawning and whatnot. Y'all, one of my favorite fish to catch and eat. She's gonna eat good. She's gonna make some good cobia steaks. Yes, solo baby. This is 100% the fish that broke me off first. And like I said, they normally come back and eat again, even though they've got a hook in their mouth. You can tell she'd been feeding. She spit up this when I put her in the boat, and her belly is slap full. And we are gonna gut this fish. I like to gut these fish as soon as possible. They've got some really nasty innards. So we're gonna go ahead and gut her, throw all that out in the water. It's gonna be hard to top that, y'all. I'm out of breath. I mean, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning, and we've caught some trout, jacks, cobia. I was gonna go flounder fishing. I think we're just gonna call it a day. Whew. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. Had an awesome time out here. Beautiful conditions, a little breezy, not too bad. Caught some really good fish, and the cobia was the icing on the cake, especially after catching that 20-something pound jack on a trout rod. That really did me in. Oh, let's not forget the snapper too. We got 2 nice snapper, a couple trout, good cobia in the box. Can't beat it. Hey, if y'all did enjoy the video, please leave me a thumbs up. And if y'all are new to the channel, y'all be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I do this kind of content a lot where I just come out here and do a little bit of everything. So we'll catch y'all back out on the water next time.